Hello, my name is Jennifer Rose, and today I want to bring through a light language and English transmission to help with the collective consciousness right now, which I feel is holding a lot of fear and a lot of anxiousness. And I'm pretty oblivious. I have my own little positivity bubble that I keep around myself. So if I'm tapping into something, generally it's because it's really prevalent in people's minds. And I get it. There's a lot of good reason. However, I am a firm believer in we create what we're feeling and thinking in the world around us. So I want help from the light workers today to really help us anchor into those higher vibrational frequencies so that we can bring them through intentionally to this planet, to our communities at this time, remembering that that's why we're here. And that if we all intentionally live and trust ourselves, that we can really moment to moment not only find happiness but produce that change that's needed to shift things. So if you're interested in that, let's take a deep breath, allowing ourselves to experience our multidimensional nature through this language that bypasses our logical mind, experiencing whatever comes through our senses and just allowing. Yirakatono toshia rakatanach ondo wayata. Jianota ratana shokotonayaka. Vidana shianto kotono kayata. Vono to katanayata shotokotona. Yana ratana shototo hakatanar. Yanayatan shiakotono. Tandarayatayakoshono. So everyone will experience their own interpretation of this, but what I'm seeing and experiencing right now is this beautiful masculine being, and he is showing me this river, and it's a river of light, and I see it as being blue. And he's saying, here is the collective consciousness. Here are all of the lights that make up humanity at this time. And as we tap into this, we can remember our true nature. And in that true nature, we can understand the greatness of Source. We can understand how to trust ourselves, to realize that we're all temporarily here to experience, and that in this moment, the greatest thing we can do is relax into that universal knowledge or wisdom, into this river of light, to bring through our highest, our brightest frequency. Within that river, everyone is a light. And he's beginning to speak again. Sharantu kotonayatashta. Viara katono shiandarata. Kono shianjaratanot. Karatana shiakonayata. Vandara katana shokotono hayata. Bandaranda kotana. Yara hatanash. Shondo ayatana rata shonoko. Karatana chototanash. With every breath, we have the opportunity to experience this state of connection. With every breath, we return, we center, and we have the ability to allow this light through ourselves. This light will not only create happiness and peace in our bodies, not only will it create an amazing community from which all things will be connected, all things will be an expression of this beauty, but it will also be the key to our health, our vitality. Something as simple as the breath, returning to the breath, remembering with every breath who we are, where we're from, what we're doing here, and why in this amazing experience would you want to be separated from this breath? Sometimes, unconsciously, we're breathing and we can go the whole day without even experiencing. In the same way, we are disconnected from source, from life, from vitality. And the more and more disconnected our lives become, the more sickness is a part of the land, a part of our bodies, and we have to actually be interrupted and reminded to return to something like the breath, to this innate connection that we all have as living beings. And so these experiences, these interruptions, are simply an opportunity to reestablish connection. And when we have that perspective of universal connection, of oneness, we know there's nothing to fear. We can look at everyone's experience as a step in the rejoining to source. At some point, they will rejoin. At some point, they will have awareness of oneness. And we are all, every single one of us, experiencing this in either connection or disconnection or realignment at any given moment. And so what does it take for you? Maybe just simply a deep breath. He says, your breath is the key to your health. Donota shikaro tanach, vianoto shiandara tanokoto, kaitana shiato notoai, karatana shiatanayato, kotono shikatana kototonaya, varatana shikatana kototonosh, karatana. I see a council now in conjunction to him. They are all pointing to this river, but focusing now on the sunlight inside of that, because within each of our lights individually is this light of source. This light can be also a great healing tool, something that can instantly clear your energy and all illness begins on an energetic level. So we are being encouraged now every day to go into the sun and to allow the sun to clear our minds. Breathing in this light, maybe also allow it to clear each chakra, moving the energy into the earth. If we do this one time a day, as well as paying attention to our breath, maybe we can observe how we feel emotionally, how we feel energetically, and notice, do we seem happier? Do we seem more connected? Do we have an experience of vitality and brightness? So these simple things allow us to surrender, allow us to connect. And then we move beyond fear into openness, into sharing, into realizing we are not separate. We're not so different. We have the potential at this time to make small shifts in ourselves, and then before you know it, the whole world has changed. So this is my message of hope at this time. Through the Sirian Council, I'm told this man is connecting me to the Sirian Council, and his name Shonoch, something like this. I think I'll have to feel it out more. But he's very calm and very centered. And although his voice speaks really directly, it's as if every word for me vibrates with this authenticity and truth through my entire body. So I'm interested to know what you feel and what you experience, and maybe what you saw or understood through this multidimensional language, through this opportunity of reflection. I'm really grateful if you took the time to watch this, and even more grateful if you take the time to breathe and connect with the sun, remembering we're choosing our vibration. Please don't choose fear. With love, again, Jennifer Rose, and you can find me on www.embodysascension.life. Thank you.